This is Kennewick High School, which is Kennewick High School is covered with a monument record with the 50-yard dash, the 100-yard dash, the mile, also the K runs, and a majority of the K runs are essentially built on the, of course, the trials of the implements of the services. You see the monologue system, as you see the implement service on both sides, monologue for the increments for the direction of pivot, and also the pivot of direction of the cross country running on the 50-yard dash, and also the K runs. Now the K runs are running on the preliminary of brand new equipment that's here at Kennewick High School, 500 South Dayton, which is Mueller's Chapel Falls. But anyways, that's Kennewick Avenue, and Kennewick Avenue is Mueller Springfield, and this is the 500 East Main Street, which is facing the cross-country and vascular program for their cross-country running caster program. The world records are monument. The records that have been broken are on the wall, and the first and last name, Felix Barela, and also Fabian Barela, and also the other adversaries of the Fabian Barela, Felix Barela, bench press, the squat rack, the curling bars, which is the squat rack, the bench press machine, and the world's repping out on the maxing out on the squat rack and the bench press machine, and also the 50-yard dash, 100-yard dash, and also the now they got the 40-yard dash. Now it's a 50-yard dash. The people that are training on the monologue for the 50-yard dash, which is 3.6, 4.2, 5.6. The 50-yard dash is 3.2, 3.6, 4.2, 5.6. And the fastest 50-yard dash increments on the racks. This is on the monuments here at the cardiovascular program, which is Kennewick High School. You know, they have the church, which is right next to Kennewick High School, and Kennewick High School has this church. It's moderated by the individual sarcasm of Father Tom, Father Dylan, Father Richard, Father Cepeda, which is in Othello, Washington. And that's a sacred church. A sacred church has a moderated system that's processed here at the administration office. I'm being attacked on the sidewalk with money, cash, credit card, Social Security driver's license, CDL license. We take it to a serious, heinous resort of applying their services. We got crosswalk, we got a cross section, moderated system. It's beautiful. And they have a church, which is goes straight to the church. This is just like the monument service that they carry out at the administration office, so it walks all the way to straight to the Amtrak station, and also the people that are enlisted in the military, they can commute back and forth from Amtrak, and they also can, their enlistments are right there on document and paper, and they have them shipped off straight from here, straight from the sidewalk, and they get processed, shipped off, and received to boot camp. Now remember, their physical, their increments, their 50-yard dash, bench press machine, squat, that don't matter no more after that. See, it's a totally different world after all of the trophies, put your name on the wall, Felix Barela with 50-yard dash, mile run, 4-yard dash, 3.6, 3.2, 4.2, 4.8, 5.6. All those do not matter anymore. Just as long as you pass your physical and you got your kennel classical diploma, when you have your kennel classical diploma, they get enlisted. Now, since they're online now, colleges, schools, there's services they provide for meals and hot, cold lunches. They have cold lunches, cold lunches, and also have services implementing on your DHCPS. When you say Felix was attacked on the sidewalk, he was. Why don't you get the body cam and retrieve all the information, which is at Othello Police Department, 500 East Main Street. And you see that on YouTube, Facebook, where I laid out the gravel and the pit, and there's forms, and I spread the gravel out to lay out that concrete lining driveway for City Hall that goes into the police station. See, I exercise a lot, and I show up at the Eddie Prosecutor over in Ridgeville. It's a John Deere Evergreen Implement, RDO. It's a prosecutor's office. Annie Miller, the prosecutor of Washington State. See, we call, make phone call, make phone records, and apply their services and let them know that
yellow lights are flashing.
They have total recollection of what happened when he rolls down the window on the sidewalk. He approaches me in a way like he's gonna fuck my ass up. Oh, I'm gonna fuck your ass up. I'm gonna take you to prison. I'm gonna take you to court. And I'm good. I'll call the judge, the prosecutor. Watch Annie Miller, have him drive up. Get the body cam, and Mr. Kevin Fury, the chief of police, in Moses Lake, Washington, I have no problems having dispatchers having a recollection report and take all that information off your video cam, your vehicle, and your services, and have it put in court right now. Right this second. Daniel Garth and the prosecutor administration, and also Annie Miller, the prosecutor. Because we're going to go Father Tom, Father Dylan, Father Richards, and Father Cepeda's in Othello. This is Father Tom, Father Dylan, Father Richard. Father Tom, Father Richard. Father Tom, Father Richard lives right here. His house, Father Richard, Father Dylan, and Father Richard, Father Dylan lives in this neighborhood, which is St. Pat's Church, and the key for the office is in my possession, around my neck. Where they attacked me on the sidewalk, $7,000 cash, another $35 million in my possession. So, Mr. Father Tom, Father Dylan, Father Richard, the key for the vault and the safe, the Virgin Mary, St. Jude, and also the services, and the services for catechism, and the LDS Church for Melchizedek Aaronic priesthood. We got the key right here. And Father Tom, Father Richard, and also the nuns, the services that they have, all downloaded here at the church. And the St. Pat's is St. Joseph is the churches of the Catholic churches that moderate their individual sarcasm as individual processing for Roberta and Lola Hernandez, and also we've got the appeal box, mailbox, City Hall, all on this front. They try to take your driver's license, social security license, and that's a felony offense. And then taking money in cash, credit cards, and anything over that amount is a felony offense. And that officer I don't know how they're gonna have an officer charged for possession and stealing from Felix Barela, and also Eric D. Olson, property management services provide here at the Dillon Hall. Now, the holy grounds the services and the Holy Ground Cafe carry moderated Father Dylan, Father Tom. This is Dylan Hallway. And Father Dylan Hallway, Father Tim, Father Richard, Father Dylan, Father Tom. See, Father Tom went to San Francisco and he practiced his priesthood as a Catholic monument services. And also the LDS Church and Service are at a place to provide their services here at the church. Now, the priesthood, we got the Mary, the nun, which does the complimentary community house, and and that's Father Tom, Father Cepeda, and Othello. There's a rectory, a nun's rectory here, and you get your catechism, and also your services for your holy, your baptismals, you're in the classes, take these classes. This is like Gonzaga University in Florentia, Italy. University, there's no drugs, no alcohol, no smoking allowed. And also, this is a preschool children's center at the Montero Preschool Center, and here in Kent. This is the St. Joseph Catholic Church and the Catholic Church services. Montrose Preschool, this is Children's Center. As you can see, this is the Field Children's Center, which is moderated. And right across the way we have the, this is C building. She was, and then we got B building, elementary school. And the elementary school has moderated systems for this endowment of the G20 president primary election for the COVID-19 for being attacked on the sidewalk. See, that's a good thing. You have called the chief of police of Moses Lake and also Mr. Andy Miller, prosecutor, Washington State here. And this is the elementary school religious education center. This is your catechism, your baptismals, and also your services for your hours, your operation, your religious education center, your services for your religious education center, and this is the elementary part, and also they got night service here. And they got the, of course, the undowning of the service of increments on the sidewalk structure for establishing 1964. I got a P.O. box called 6696 Henry Walks 98. That's J. Mueller Administration of Mueller's Junior Home. Mueller's here in Kennewick, Green Lane Memorial, Court Street. There's Kennewick, there's Court Street, Pasco. There's Kennewick and Dayton 500 Kennewick High School, and also that's Chapel Falls. And this is the office of middle school of the 901 West 4th Avenue, which is the Catholic services for office of middle school for the St. Joseph here in Kennewick. It's 901 West 4th Avenue, and that monument services here. Yeah. And the nun's office, the rectory office, is right across the street, right across the way where the gymnasium is at. Now the gymnasium is supplied balls, Nerf balls, plastic balls, basketballs, Nerf balls, some pigskin, some official NFL, but this is an E gymnasium, P-A-C, which is Packy. Now we had a dog named Packy, canine dog, and he was a canine dog for administration office. This is St. Joseph's, P-A-C, Packy. Drug-free zone school, this is number E. Now I thought the nun, Father Tom, Father Dylan, Father Richard, and the nun for the Church of St. Joseph's has updated systems here in number D. And number D is the service that they have Father Tom, Father Richard, and that's, of course, J. Mueller Administration, Amy Mueller Administration. They had a Mueller Spring Home Parlor and the LDS Church Vice President, Sacred Word, and also the Sacred Heart here in Othello. But this is St. Joseph's Church here in Kennewick, Washington. This is the church monument for the services for increments for services they got here in Kennewick, Washington.